It's time for baseball on a Friday night on the south side of Chicago. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Kansas City Royals and the Chicago White Sox. Harper and Goldie slug it out next on the show. Eduardo Rodriguez will get the starting assignment in this one for the Chi Sox. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, how I'd categorize this guy, I'd say he's a very reliable major league pitcher. Last year, ERA under 3.5, but he's consistent. What you see is what you get. He gives you innings, and he takes the ball for you.
At the plate, Steve Cook. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one.
Come on, big guy.
Favorable call in there for a strike. Harold Reynolds, we look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Well, Matt, they're coming off winning a big game. I mean, they played great baseball. They scored a lot of runs in that win yesterday. So if they can carry that momentum over, they're going to be tough to beat.
And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Here we go. Here we go.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Well, Kingsley's a consistent and fair umpire, Matt. Sometimes he might give a little on the corners, but it doesn't ever seem to impact the game too much.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
That's a good pitch right there, right on the corner with the fastball. Good job to foul it away with 2 strikes, though.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. We are still scoreless. Digging in for his second at-bat, Steve Cook. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 13.
Let her rip right here. Let's go.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Squared that one up just a little late.
Hey, let her rip one time.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
I really like how the catcher and the pitcher are reading swings. The pitch before, big power swing. Then they pull the string on him and get him out in front early. He has no idea what's coming now.
Here you go. Let it fly.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
The 1-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Huerta moves over. Makes the play, 1 away. Digging in once again, Steve Cook. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And a good bounce back from 0-2. It's a leadoff double.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
Baseman number 44.
Ready for another shot now.
Goldschmidt.
Paul Goldschmidt. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Here we go now. Come on now, one time.
1 run, 4 hits. 1 error thus far for the White Sox. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's going to fall. A base hit. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 4-2 game.
Wow, there's so many things that came into that. He made an adjustment, choked up on the bat. They couldn't quite get that ball in on him, and he's strong enough to fight it off to throw it out there for the base hit. I love the adjustment.
Digging in to try it again.
Up
Hunter
next for the
Dozier.
Royals.
He's working on a
Third
1
baseman,
for 3 thus
Hunter
far.
Dozier.
We're in the 8th
There you
inning
go.
now of a
Right here.
5-2 ball game. Chopped weakly to the
There
left.
it is. Turn it. Turn it.
And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. Digging in and looking for more.
Third baseman, number
Steve
13.
Cook.
Steve Cook.
Hey, need you right now. Here we go.
And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here you go. Let's go, kid. One time right here.
Now the 0-1. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Again, he sends it out of play. The 0-2 once more. And this will be chopped foul here at home plate. Just gets a piece
Hey,
of
no
it.
one
Still
better right now.
0-2.
Here you go.
Another 0-2 home. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
Go. Need you right here.
Now another 0-2.
I got the count.
That's
1 and
inside
2.
and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so
Hey, no
we'll see if
one
he
better.
can
Need you
spark
right
one here.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with. Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
5-2 the final score tonight. Danny Duffy gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Kelvin Herrera hammers down the save, his 6th. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to the show. And it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here to start things out in the bottom of the inning. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Right fielder, Steve Cook.
Steve Cook is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one. He's ready for his first at bat of this early season contest.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
Now here it comes. Oh, and that runs in and gets him. So now the potential tying run is aboard to lead off the inning.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
Up next for Chicago, the shortstop.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Hey, 90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
Hey, get your pitch. No one better up there, kid.
The 2-1 on its way. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit. But not in time, and just like that, this ball game is tied.
I love the late inning at bats when you come up clutch right there. Big hit, tie this game.
Now batting, the first baseman, Derek Dietrich.
Hit hard. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with two gone.
Well, that's a good sign for him right there. A single, a hard hit. That's his second hit of the game. Now, he's been hitting in the 220 so far most of the season. Maybe this is the start of good things for him ahead.
Now batting, right fielder, Steve Cook.
The right guy. No one better up
Stepping
there.
in now, Steve Cook, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He was plunked with the pitch in his first trip to the plate.
Hey, no one better right here. No one better.
Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And again a throw, and he just manages to get his hand in. Possible winning run on first, one man away.
Hey, drive those guys in. Here we go.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one.
Looking good. No one better up there. Here
Throw
you
over
go.
to first, and the runner back safely.
Right guy, right place. Needs you right now.
Get the pitch. No one better up there.
The 1-1 pitch.
Count.
In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
What's up, boys? Right guy,
Here's
right
the
place.
2-2 pitch. He's running towards second. Pitch outside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
And now after the stolen base, they'll go ahead and put him on here to keep the double play in order with one away.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Tim Anderson.
And here's a swing and a miss. And that, folks, is a big out number 2.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Yoan Moncada.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Huerta is there, and that retires the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. And we'll have to cancel those dinner reservations, partner. 11th inning coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece.
The left fielder, number 33.
Hey, force out one here.
Huerta.
Hey, we got one.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Cook ranging back. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Hey, every team is looking for that insurance run late in the game. That run right there gives them a 2-run lead heading into the late innings. Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
And tonight's final, 7-3. Seth Maness claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For
Our
more,
final
find
line
us
score
on
tonight.
Facebook at
First,
MLB
for
The Show.
victorious Kansas City Royals, 7 runs.
Afternoon baseball set to come your way on a fine afternoon on the south side of Chicago. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Kansas City Royals and the Chicago White Sox. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Chris Tillman, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Digging in now, Steve
Batting
Cook.
third.
It's been a rough
Third
go for him
baseman.
at the plate as
Steve
he enters this one with a
Cook.
season average in the 230s. Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in.
Hey, let her rip one time.
From the stretch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. These Royals, Harold Reynolds, entering play here this afternoon. They're on a nice little run. Winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, they're playing good ball, and here they are already with a 1-0 lead, and I think this trend may continue. They're really putting it all together and playing good ball right now.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Lagares giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. A moment here from the south side to take a look at the Pale Hose starting lineup in this one. Harold, what's the key to avoiding the sweep?
Well, Matt, they find themselves already down 1. The big thing here, realize you got a lot of game left. Just score 1 run. Try to get right back in the game, even it up, and play the...
Striding in once again,
batting,
Steve
third
Cook.
baseman.
0 for 1 here in the
Steve
early going.
Cook.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here we go.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Huerta racing back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And that'll score the runner from third as they'll open up a 3-1 lead.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI two-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Dickerson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Dickerson.
Hey, get a good one. Get a good piece on it, huh? Let's go.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire, but what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Stepping in, Brett Laurie. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Brett Laurie.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And tack on one more, make it a 4-1 lead.
That's when you're looking for a ball inside. That ball's all the way in. He still pulls his hands through and gets a base hit to the outfield.
Trying to pick things up where we left off.
Third baseman,
Steve
number 13.
Cook. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Hey, be patient. Stay back. Get your pitch.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted him inside with good hard stuff.
Drilled to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Michael Volpe. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Volpe.
On the ground to the left side. Cook. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. On to the bottom of inning number 6. And the White Sox are out in front, 10-3. Now at the plate, Steve Cook.
Third baseman, Steve Cook.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch up there.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at bat.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Go, baby, square it up.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Ready once again, Steve Cook.
Third baseman, Steve Cook.
swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
I love that pitch right there. You know he's geared up right there in this big situation. He looked for a ball and just let it fly, and he pulled the string on him, just spun him into the ground.
Rip it, huh?
Now the 0-1. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. The relay, but too late, and he's safe at third.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Now at the plate, Corey Dickerson. He's got a hit in
Now
3
batting,
at-bats to this
left
point.
fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Now batting.
So digging in now,
hitter,
Brett Laurie. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go, baby.
A 1 pitch on its way. High in the air out towards shallow right. Lagares is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. White Sox strand a couple. They still lead by 7. It's 10-3.
And if you're looking for when this game was decided, that's pretty easy. It was the big 4th inning. That was the big turning point, and they made it stand up the rest of the way.
10-3 at the end of this contest. Chris Tillman earns his first win of the season. Brian Flynn permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Line score this afternoon. First for the victorious White Sox. 10 runs, 13 hits.